Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And in this video, we are going to make a first impression of another RO game that has been up for 5 years on the C server. But now it has been released globally, and they say there are so many changes that have been made. I didn't play the C server of this game way back in 2020 because I was hooked by Ragnarok Origin KR version at that time. I've tried playing it for a minute, but I disliked it since ROO has much better graphics and cleaner interface, and also the skills are much smoother. So you could say that this will be my first impression of Ragnarok X Next Generation, and this is the global version. Ragnarok X Global was released on May 8th this year 2025. I didn't play it because I still feel like this game is just a mediocre RO game. When I was seeing other content creators playing this, and other people were going back to the game, I genuinely felt like I was left behind, and my thoughts were telling me that I should give this a second chance. So I did. I dived to their website and downloaded the PC client. Yes, this game has a real dedicated PC client, unlike the C version that has a fake one. Surprisingly, it runs very smoothly, and the details of the character as well as the environment is superb. Just look at this water details in the capital sewer. It looks like it's on RTX mode. And just look at the smoothness. You will only experience this on the PC mode because it is on 120 FPS. So yeah, it feels like playing a real PC game now than those on emulators. Anyway, I just randomly selected a server and the game gave me the Underwater Temple server. I know most are on the Easloot, but I'm just too tired to start again. So if any of you are on the Underwater Temple server, then please let me know. I haven't recorded the start of my journey because I was fooled to expect that I would just uninstall this game for the first few hours. But eventually, I started noticing that I have been playing much longer now. I think it's because the graphics are much smoother now and the movement feels so fluid. I should have picked the Hunter class in this game, but they say that Hunters are a meta class, so I just stayed away from it and chose the Mage instead. And it didn't fail me because I really like how the mage works in this game. Just like what you see, some of the skills have a unique skill animation. The Soul Strike, Sight, Fireball, and if I can add up the Stormgust and Lord of Vermilion also. They have different kinds of animations unlike the Ragnarok M and Ragnarok Origin that has a very limited skill animations, and they just reuse most of it. Now, I'm still learning the game for quite a few days now. And I think for a new player like me, it feels kind of overwhelming, especially with some unusual features like the fishing, mining, and gardening. These are the life skill for every character and you can only do this through stamina, because without this, you can start doing any of life skills. Now to replenish this stamina, all you need to do is to consume your Odins Blessing. We already encountered this type of feature way back in the Ragnarok where you will consume Odins Blessing in exchange for the bonus EXP and drop rate rewards when killing the open world monsters. This is basically the grinding system here in this game. And then to obtain Odin's Blessing, you should do the mission board. This is just a daily common quest and is easy to finish. Then stay at the Frontera for how many minutes to fill up 2000 Odin's Blessing. It's quite fun learning the game mechanics and I'm quite optimistic of what's in store. Now the gear system of this game is very different and I kinda don't like it, to be honest. They somehow call these gears white, blue, purple, and many more, just like this one. I think this is the blue one because of the blue colored text, if I'm correct. And it's much pretty basic stuff, no set effects whatsoever. Well, maybe because I'm still just a low level, so we might not encounter those better gears. Also, these gears can be crafted to another level. For example, this level 30 weapon can be leveled up to level 40 weapon, and the requirements are pretty easy to obtain. For example, this Corsair Chain Hook is dropped by the Drake on the daily instance. You can do this 3 times per day. And for the STR stone, you will need to do this melting. Just need level 1 pure jewel stones that you can get through mining, and conch snail through fishing. So you see, those life skills that I have mentioned are very important to do, and you need to maximize your stamina consumption for each attempt. Or you can just buy these materials in the exchange center with the cost of some crystal. Anyways, these crystals are one of the in-game currencies, but it's more on the F2P side, because you can just earn this through selling on the exchange, while the diamonds are the paywall. And so far, these are some new features that I have encountered on this game. Others were pretty basic, just like some other Ragnarok games that I have played. By the way, this game also has an unlimited grinding feature, where after your Odins Blessing is consumed, you can still gain EXP but with a lower rewards. So having a device that can run 24/7 AFK can greatly help your character. Introducing the LD Cloud. Does your phone overheat when grinding your character in-game? Or do you have a lot of accounts to grind at the same time without compromising your device? Then it's time for you to try the LD Cloud. LD Cloud is an Android cloud phone that uses the cloud server, not your phone. It's an app where you can play any games that you want without worrying about your phone's storage or even the RAM usage, as the app itself is very light to use. The LD Cloud will take care of that, so having multiple instances while grinding 24/7 is possible, and your device would not be compromised. So if you are interested, you can try a 24 hours trial for new users by clicking my link on the description. So what is my first impression of this game? Back in 2020, my first impression was really bad. I mean, I cursed this game because of how cheap the graphics are compared to other RO games. Because at that time, I was playing on an emulator where the graphics were adjusted along with the frames per second. So you can really compare it with today's ROX Global with a PC client. I'm really loving it. The graphics were smooth, animations were superb, and a different playstyle that I can start learning again. The only thing I don't like is it may consume more of my time because of daily instances, MVP, and other things to do like the mining, especially the fishing, because as far as I know, you can't buy the automatic fishing rod on the NPC with the Zenny. So with this, you need to do manual fishing, and it is gonna consume most of your time. If you happen to know where to buy the automatic fishing rod with the Zenny, please let me know. I really need it. And lastly, I really don't mind if this game is pay to win, as long as it is enjoyable to play. If you happen to watch my other game reviews, I don't talk about monetization system. All mobile RPGs are pay to win, even in the Ragnarok M Classic. But I think I may dislike it if that kind of monetization is the same as the Ragnarok, that has a VIP level system and a huge paywall, that only by spending is the key to have access to that feature, limiting free-to-play players from gaining those benefits. So for me, Ragnarok X Next Generation Global is a must-play for some Ragnarok fans out there. If you are the same as me that doubts ROX C version in 2020, then you should try to play this global version. If you find this video helpful, then please leave a like. Also subscribe to support my channel. As always, thank you for watching, stay safe and have an awesome day. Lights out.